All right, thank you guys. College football week 11, and this is the Big Ten version, the Big Ten edition, and we're going to start with the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers, 7 p.m. Eastern start time this Friday night. Now, the Hawkeyes are the 3-point favorite on the road, totals 58, juice to the under. We're 3-0 in our last three extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to unlock today's extra daily pick on patreon.com/BrockPage, so, excuse me, so excited, can't even get it out. It's only going to cost you $2.99. We're also 6-2 in our last 8 daily best plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to unlock the daily best play, that's going to cost you only $1.99. We currently have over 675 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And of course, when it comes to this Iowa-Minnesota game, the Minnesota Golden Gophers are plus $1.50 for an upset win on the money line here. Now, the Gophers are just 1-2 straight up on the season, 1-2 against the spread in those 3 ball games. Quarterback Tanner Morgan is throwing for less than 205 yards a game, and he's been sacked 7 times. He's also thrown just 3 touchdown passes through 3 ball games. This Minnesota defense hasn't done them many favors either. They gave up 94 total points in their opening 2 games this season, and they're giving up over 200 yards a game on the ground. Now, Minnesota's dropped 7 out of their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Iowa, just 4-6 against the spread in those contests. And speaking of the Hawkeyes, they got back on track with a nice 49-7 blowout victory over Michigan State. They actually outscored Sparty 35-0 in the first half alone. And despite their 1-2 record, the Hawkeyes have successfully covered the number in their last 2 straight. Now, I was averaging 30 points a game along with 166 yards a game on the ground. Running back Tyler Goodson's carried it 43 times for 233 yards and 3 scores. Goodson's averaging 5.4 yards a carry. Meanwhile, defensively on the other side of the ball, the Hawkeyes are holding their opponents to just 17 points a game, and they force nearly double-digit turnovers already through just 3 contests. Defensive back Jack Corner has a pair of interceptions out of this Hawkeye secondary, 23 total tackles on the year. And linebacker Barrington Wade also has himself a pair of interceptions along with the sacks. And wow, let's get it out, Brock. All right, let's try that again. Linebacker Barrington Wade also has himself a pair of interceptions along with a sack and 6 tackles himself. Good job, Brock. Way to get it out, You're a YouTube guy and you can't talk. That's not good. Not a good recipe. But anyway, the Hawkeyes have won their last 5 straight meetings against Minnesota. They've also won 6 out of their last 9 conference games. Now, total-wise, Iowa's most recent contest with Michigan State flew 10 points above the posted number for that ball game. Meanwhile, Minnesota on the other side is 1-0 to the over at home, 2-1 to the over for this season. Their defense is allowing 36 points per contest. Give me the Iowa Hawkeyes -3 and the over 58 in that ball game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for college football week 11, the Big Ten edition. And before we dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 3-0 in our last 3 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to unlock today's extra daily pick, it's only going to cost you $2.99. We're also 6-2 in our last 8 daily best plays on that site as well. And if you want to unlock today's daily best play, that's only going to cost you $1.99. We currently have over 675 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, the link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Illinois squaring off against Rutgers. And that's going to be a 12 p.m. Eastern start time in New Jersey. Noon start time in that game there. But anyway, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights are -6 at home. Totals 52 flat.